Well guys, not too sure what's gonna happen this morning on the commute to ACI Dynamix. I just blasted probably 136 in the Cayenne Turbo that we tuned. And now we got the boys behind us. Oh man, early morning pullover, that would be fun. So we're cruising now. He's got his cruise lights on, so we should be fine. But we'll see what happens.
2 hours later.
Joe?
What?
We got some new rubber for the carbon fiber GTR?
Yeah.
Oh man. What size are those?
Some big, thick boys. What we got here?
Those?
255 on a 25.
355s. Sheesh.
It's early Monday morning. Shut up. Yeah, that's the back boys. Yeah, it's just a little two-hand tire. That's the rears, and then the front guys. Oops.
Look at those.
Some nice tires.
Yep.
This is all for the carbon fiber GTR.
Yep. They saw the blowout video before.
Yeah.
So we're putting new rubber
Want
on.
to see the tire?
Check it out. Oh!
So yeah, he had a little bit of a blowout. A little flappy flap action, you know, you're not supposed to have that.
Yeah, I don't think that's good.
You want some tire? Rubber?
That's all from the inside?
Yeah, that's the interior wall deteriorating.
That's
From
crazy.
it being out of air and just driving around. It's amazing what tires, what they destroy, what they do.
Right? Cool. So we got some big boys going on.
And then I got winter tires!
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Winter tires.
It's the season.
Yeah, season.
Meanwhile.
Alright, Fudge. Back from the Dominican. How you feeling this week?
My back hurts.
But you were off all week.
Yeah, I know. I think it's because I wasn't moving and I was just eating all the time, so my back got really tight. But it's all right. I'll get back in the groove.
What do we got here, Fudge?
No, before we start all that, we need to address two things. Well, three things, actually. So this goes out to Turbo Hand. One, my lift is not okay. You just don't know how to lift cars on it. Two, thank you for cleaning the top of my box. And three, my drawers are not. If I open this drawer, there's no Harbor Freight or tools in here. So we're just gonna leave it at that. Okay. Now we can get into what we're doing to this car. Okay. So this is a 2012, I think, 335 E92. So this is almost right before they switched over to the F chassis. So if you remember the F30 that we did the Pure Stage 2 on, so this is the N55, but this is the first version of it. So the big difference is, which we're doing a Pure Stage 2 on this one too. The only difference between this turbo and the other one is that the other one is an electronic wastegate. This is pneumatic, so it just gets bolted up here and then you just run a vacuum line to it.
Oh, nice.
Still simple, same turbo, same size and everything, just how it's controlling boost is a little bit different. The thing about this car is that the other one didn't get is that we're doing the Stage 2 high pressure fuel pump.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so this
Nice.
helps, you know, when you're wide open throttle, and your low pressure is going to be getting Stage 2 also, so it's feeding the high pressure. So the stock pump can only handle up to about, I want to say maybe like 425 horsepower. With this pump in there, it can handle, I think it's like 30 or 40% more volume
nice.
across the board.
That would be sweet.
God forbid he ever needs fueling after that, then port injection is kind of like what we go to.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got the turbo, we got the high pressure, the low pressure's in the box there, and then we're going to custom tune it on the dyno, and yeah, should make
Sweet.
some good damn.
Thanks, Fudge.
That last part was good.
Yeah, it's because you gotta get it hot.
That's
and
all he
then once
does
it
with
gets
that
going, it just goes.
No.
Did it? It's hot. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Sounds good, Fudge.
Yes, sir.
What setup we got on here?
So this has something with the exhaust in the front. I forget what it is. Some
What brand?
pipes, and then you take something
What brand?
else. Oh man, I don't know. We did this one a while ago. I think maybe VR. We did the downpipes, and then
And what'd you just do to it?
so this customer went to the dealer for maybe an airbag recall or something,
Yeah.
and they wiped the tune off the ECU.
Ah.
So he had to bring it back so I could reflash it on there. Luckily, it's not a big deal
Right.
with this car because the ECUs are on lock, so it's easy. But it's definitely an inconvenience.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you got to be careful anytime you go there. They can do the smallest thing and flash the car for no reason.
Right.
Like, they'll replace a speaker, and then all of a sudden, your tune will be wiped. So
Let's go on a little test drive.
you can really hear the turbos off of this one, huh?
Yeah, you can. Sounds good.
So people are familiar with. Sorry, people are familiar with Clix's car. Clix is the M5 base. This is actually an M5 comp, so it's a little bit different of exhaust tone. We've noticed. I don't know if it's a fact or if there's anything different in the actual pipes, but the competition does have a little bit of different torque limiters in the transmission, so we were able to make a little bit more power out of this one.
Cool.
Back when we tuned it, I think it was about a year ago. So, but she burbles like
Yeah, it's a lot.
we're definitely gonna scare this lady. Trying to keep it. Trying to keep it low. I don't want to scare nobody. Look at that foliage.
Gorgeous.
One thing about being in the Northeast in the fall, you know. Gotta inflate our tires. Definitely not calling BMW roadside assistance for that one.
Give us some pops, Fudge.
It's loud. It's obnoxious. Jesus. This car also has intake, so it's hard to hear it in the video, but you can hear the turbos a little
Yeah,
bit
you can
better.
definitely hear the turbo spool.
Yeah.
We're at the spot.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's too many people here. No, I'm just...
The next day.
Hey, Nick!
Wait, what blue M5?
Chris Borelli's car is back
Where
in.
were the keys for that M5? Because I couldn't find them. I was trying to
The
pull
blue
it in for
M5?
you on Sunday. Yeah. On Sunday, I was trying to pull it in.
Someone dropped it off for Fudge. What are you doing today, Nick?
Look at how
We got-
nasty that is. Oh.
We got Chris Borelli back in the bay. We're putting his correct wheels on.
We're putting the actual wheels on that he ordered.
How did you like using my lift?
Yeah. Yeah, Nick.
What's wrong?
Why are you walking away?
It sucks. It literally sucks. The arms keep getting caught up on the mat.
See all this mud right here?
Yeah.
That's from going to Nick's house to work on.
Yo, that's all from your house? All the mud?
So you did the 850 in 4 hours, and they said you took you 13.
What's he talking about,
So you
bro?
pulled in at 9, and then it left here at 6.
He wasn't even here for that car.
Guys, we gotta clear the air with Martin. So, who thinks that he took 10 hours to do the M850i lowering springs?
All right, he told me 4 hours start to finish. This one told me he started at 9 and it was done at 5:30.
I was like packing up to leave, and he was pulling the car out.
The cameras? Should we check the cameras?
He texted his boy at BMW, and his boy was like, "That's a 10.5-hour job."
His
So
boy-
he was like, "I did it," and he was like, "I did that. Oh my god, look at, I'm done." And it was like 8.5 hours, right? But he was still putting the struts in the car.
Martin? Oh, hey, we're talking about
There was no "I'm done" because the front strut was still going to the car.
we're talking about an M850i that was in the shop last week. And we're trying to clear the air here for the viewers.
Do you have any pictures on how it looked, how good it looked when it
It
lasted?
looks really good.
He did.
So-
I don't understand what the problem is.
Well, Nick, we got different stories. So you told Fudge, right?
It doesn't matter what Nick says. The guy comes in at like 10:30, leaves at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He was gone before the customer even picked up the car. He was gone before the
When
customer
the
even
customer
picked
picked
up.
up.
He picked up at like 5:30.
You know what I was doing? I was sipping margaritas at the pool, baby.
Martin, what do you got today? We're McLaren Martin back at it.
Yeah, McLaren Martin, baby, back at it again. We are doing a compression test. Spark plugs. He's just mad because I knocked out an 850 in 4 hours. I'll do you one nice. It was 4.5 hours. All right, that was the actual time. Okay.
New tires
New tires for the rear
and Sparkies.
and
He can
compression
knock out
test.
an 850
Compression,
lowering. He
really?
can knock out an 850 lowering spring in 4 hours, but it's taken him 2 years to put his motor together.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Tyler.
What do we got here?
Tyler. So we're getting ready for Thursday. Anthony's red. I was gonna say TTRS. Anthony's red RS3 is all done.
Yeah.
So you guys have been waiting for this for a while. So basically, you know, we're at 460 wheel, stage 2, stage 1.5 ish. I'm not gonna just even say stages anymore. I'm just gonna say what's done to the car. You know. So now we're gonna go on the dyno back. You know, without a intake and a downpipe. Now we're gonna go on the dyno with a full custom intercooler made by my friend James at Cast Performance in New Jersey. It's a 1,000 horsepower core for this
Looks awesome.
RS3.
Coming out of the front.
We outflowed the intercooler from APR. Just the intake temps were not something that we liked. So now we have this intercooler paired to the Turbo Engineers 700 kit, the TT 700. We have a full intake system, full inlet system, bigger injectors. We have flex hooked up, but we're not running it right now. We have downpipe, mid section, and rear section. We have a couple other goodies on the car to make it drivability better. And then we have United Motorsports' new transmission software, which completely changes the game on everything. And now every car, including your car, Chris's car, my car, they're all going to be upgraded now. UM's going to upgrade everyone's to their new transmission software, which is an absolute game changer. We've drove many other tuning car, you know, I'm not going to say the names, but we've drove everything, and me and you both agree with owning the Dazas that UM has probably the best transmission.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
So now it's even better. So
And it's
now-
cool that all these cars are tuned by UM.
Yeah, so these are all tuned by UM, but now we're gonna put it on the dyno Thursday night, and we're gonna see what numbers we get. We're gonna have a little pizza party, invite all our Daza customers up and see what numbers we could get, because pretty much every one of my Daza customers everyone wants to end up with this. Pretty
Right.
much the end goal, you know, maxing it out on pump gas. So basically what it feels like is this car should feel like your stage 2 E85 just all the time without running E85. So it'll be your pump gas tune, but feeling like stage 2 E85 power. But
Right.
let's see if we could touch 6 with it. I mean, if it goes over, great, but you know, let's see if we could touch 6 with it. But
Sweet.
it'll be good, you know.
Sweet. And we got them all lined up.
And then your car will be next. And then Chris, you know, depending on what power it makes Thursday, Chris said he'll order it. Lou with the other black R3 said he'll order it. He has the Phantom black, so his changed green, purple. We have Sam from Legends. he said he'll order it.
Yep.
We have my car, which I don't know what I'm doing with yet. You know, I would like to do it too. You know, I think the other kits are too small, and the 800 kit is too big unless you build the motor. You know, the spool time already on that is long enough. So I
Right,
can
it
imagine
is.
the amount of lag that you would have on the 800 kit. I'm not into that lag. You know. It feels nice. It feels like a freight train up top, but like that first hit, like if we did a 40 roll, I'll probably take him off the hit, and then that thing pulls like a freight train.
Right.
You wouldn't even see that thing coming. It just, after 4,000, that thing's just gone. And it, like I said, the DSG tune is absolutely night and day from UM. So hats off to them for taking 3 weeks to develop this crazy transmission
Right.
software update.
Awesome. Got them all lined up. And more stuff coming soon. We'll see them all again on Dyno Night.
Yeah, Thursday night.
Thursday
We're gonna
night.
do a little Daza party.
Little Daza Party Dyno Night. What are we in, Nick?
We're in the red RS3. Just got done. Oh, the transmission feels amazing.
Yeah, dude, it feels incredible.
This is probably the best EQ 500 tune I've ever felt. You have really knocked it out of the park with this.